advice do you have for leaders who find it challenging to balance being approachable with making bold and uncomfortable decisions?
I mean, I think that for many of us, and it takes years of work, in some cases a lifetime of work, but we have to
Mhm.
sit with this idea that approachability is not about being liked, it's about being trusted.
Mm,
And I do think
mm,
that part of this cultural obsession with nice is a lot about likability, right? You want
mhm,
people to like you, but that's not always effective, especially in workplaces. You don't need people to hate you, but there has to be trust and respect, and that's not the same as being liked. So they have to choose between being warm and being firm. But I think
mm,
that that's a false choice. You can listen deeply and still decide decisively. You can be empathetic and still hold boundaries. And, one
mhm.
of the most liberating shifts is realizing that discomfort is not a leadership failure, right? Bert is. And
Yeah,
that's why I talk in the
yeah.
book so much about the avoidance and why we do it, and some of the psychological elements that lead us to shift away from those hard things that might have people look at us as unlikable and things that make us
Mhm,
personally uncomfortable. And you have to have the tools to sit with those feelings and to move through it to actually, create the change that you need for your team, for your workplace, or even in the world and in your community or in your own individual relationships. To focus on being trusted and respected, not necessarily liked.